Hey there, everybody. I'm Lori Larson, the glowing chin or mouth. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, that is so awesome. I'm just going to talk to you like this with my glowing mouth. Okay. This is just so funny. I know, like I said before, I think I only really do these just for my own entertainment. So, anyways, today, if you guys managed to actually catch anything other than my beautiful glowing mouth or do you like my hair? It's called a nap do. Like most of the time we have a hairdo. I have a nap do. Just a little one. Isn't that awesome? How's it getting better? So, you know what I wanted to talk about today is I do these calls, like I make phone calls for this one company, the company of Access Consciousness. So I'm on a call team. And what we do is we just check in with people that have taken classes in the past and say hi. So it's kind of a customer service kind of thing. Are you guys following me here? Whoa, whoa. And besides the fact that it has been in the past very uncomfortable to basically cold call people, once you kind of get past that, some people like it, some people don't. Some people absolutely think it's amazing, and some people aren't interested. And once you realize that their reactions and what they have to say and how they feel about it is just all about them, then it's like, truth, does it work for me to make these calls? And it is, yes. Look at that. My mouth it's getting, I should make a mustache. What do I look like with a mustache? It's a pretty big mustache, but see, I wouldn't, I'd be okay. I'd probably have to trim it a bit. But anyways, so, oh my. So I've got the chance to meet some really amazing people on these calls. And I was talking to a lady today, and this is what inspired the one today, is that she is looking after her brother, who is a quadriplegic, and she still chooses to do whatever she can within Access. So she may not go physically to very many classes, but she listens to them online. She buys the books. She reads the books. She makes it happen. And so my point isn't to say like, hey, like those of you that aren't choosing Access or not choosing Access more, you guys are wrong, even though I think you might be a little crazy, but you're not wrong. No, is that she's aware of something that really works for her in her life and is a contribution for her. And so she makes it happen. And I've talked to many people that are in different areas that don't have people to, say, trade body work or bar sessions with. Access bars is where you touch these points on the head. Those aren't all exactly where they are, but it's like deleting files off your computer, your head. It's just awesome. You got cranky pants, get your bars on, and then it's like, whoa, you feel good again. And there's other different kind of energetic body processes. But they have, clearings and then audios you can listen to and all this stuff. And my point being is that for her, choosing Access classes or listening to audios or something is a contribution to her. And she still makes it happen, even though she's the primary caregiver for her brother. And she lives in like a rural area with trees, sort of off the grid, she said. And I was really inspired by that, because how many of us have something that we really want and we think that we can't have it because of, where we live, how much money we have or don't have, whether we have kids or not. And like how many of us make whatever, XYZ, a limitation, rather than knowing the beauty of asking a question, like what else is possible here beyond all of this? Or what would it take for this to turn out better than I could possibly imagine? Or how could I add this to my life? And rather than thinking that you have to like get rid of your spouse or get rid of your kids or get rid of your job to have something, or, spend all your money or go into debt, like what if you could add to your life, and that by choosing that, the universe would conspire on your behalf and add to your life too. So when I first started taking, especially Access Consciousness classes, and I mean, really, I've taken a lot of different amazing ones over the last like 15 years. But in the first 3.5 years that I took Access classes, especially maybe the first 4, I went to a lot of classes. And so between the classes and the flights and the hotels and the dinners, food, because you got to eat, man. So it added up to be quite a bit of money. And so, I mean, that's relative, right? But what I noticed is that within our family unit, there was always enough money coming in that any of that didn't end up, putting us under, putting us behind. It didn't mean that we ate less at home. It didn't mean that I think most of my kids were gone by then, because I was going to say it didn't affect them any or much. And so by just choosing it, because it was that important to me, it was important to me for many reasons, just because I was so aware that there was something else possible, that I kept choosing it. And it was like we were looked after. The universe had our back. And so sometimes, what I noticed too, kind of on the other side of things, is that sometimes if I start making money an issue about something, then I actually start asking some questions and find out that I actually maybe don't really want to take that class. Maybe I thought I should. Maybe I'm aware of other people in the ethers that really want to take that class. And so I'm just picking that up and think that's mine. That's a possibility. But that's what I love about asking questions. And I really aspire to ask even more questions, because I know that I just don't even ask them enough. I could find out even more juiciness by asking more questions. But where in your life do you have where you've limited yourself because of something? And, ask if, what else is possible here beyond this? What could I add to my life? How could this turn out better than I could possibly imagine? And just allow the universe to support you in that. Because I really get now that if you desire something, it's possible for you. And I know, I can hear some of you, those people that, know me with my body stuff and that, they're like, yeah, but you've done all this stuff and you've still got stuff going on. And I say, yeah, I do. But I also know that I just haven't got what I require yet. See, remember I told you just a minute ago about needing to ask more questions, not needing to, but wanting to. And so what else is possible there? I've got information in my body that I have not been listening to, and I am listening more and more to it. So what else is possible? I love that thing again, where it's like, never give in, never give up, never quit. And how did I get so lucky? And I just want to thanks to the lady who I mentioned today. She actually inspired me to do this video and said she had actually missed me making them. So I'm like, hey, why not? So this one's for you, Carol. All right. So have an amazing day. Let's see here. See, that's if I had a beard. Anyways, whoa. See, if I talk, anything that comes out of my mouth with this light, you guys should really pay attention to, because it must be wise. Whoa. Okay, I'm gone. Goodbye. Take care. See you next time.